What's up, guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we are going for episode 4 of our MFL journey, and this is the off season, um, the season 6 preparations pretty much. I'm going to be making this video in a different way than I've done the last few weeks. This time it's not going to be some sort of recap style. This time I am going to be recording parts of the video throughout the week and turn it into one video at the end. So right now it is Tuesday, and the first step is our rewards. So before we get into those, please do leave a like on the video and subscribe if you haven't already. If you do want to play MFL, I will leave a link in the description down below. If you use that when signing up and you spend $25 on packs in the store, we both get an extra player. So I mean, it's a win-win. So without further ado, let's get into the website in this case. Okay, so we are at the homepage. Obviously, you guys have seen or have at least been able to see the agency in the last video. I have assigned everyone to the respective clubs. As we mentioned, Schmidt and Korti are going to be playing in Iron. I will be taking them off the market as well. Might as well do that right now, because no one's going to buy them for that price anyway. And if Flipper does end up winning the title, for example, someone might think, hey, that's some easy MFL. And I'd be wanting that MFL, to be honest. Even though the money wouldn't be half bad. But as we can now cancel Corti, thank you very much. Okay, so that's done. So yeah, those two are going to be playing for Flipper and Iron. The rest I've already assigned to Ice and Spark. The Academy has already been entered into the league as well. The Ice team hasn't yet because we do not have enough players on there just yet. So the first thing that we need to do, we are going to get into our rewards. Obviously, there's also a pack drop tomorrow. I'm gonna see if we're gonna do something during the drop, but I'm not sure just yet. For now, as they have now created a new way to claim your rewards pretty much, because they have made some new packs guaranteeing a certain rating. But not gonna lie, those prices, they're not very friendly, because a common player 600 MFL, a common that's guaranteed between 50 and 54, it's double that. What I'm going to do, I'm going to open one of these first. And if that really sucks, I might do some of the 1200 ones. Just in case. It will cost us at least one player if we do it that way, but we'll see what happens. First of all, I mean, this is pretty much everything that we are going to be using to fill up our academy in this off season. So let's see what our first player is. If it really sucks, like I said, we're gonna go to the 1200 packs. If it's all right, I'm definitely going to just keep doing the 600 ones, because it just means we have 2 extra players. Holy shit, this takes long. Okay, there we go. So yeah, guaranteed common player, we knew that. There's no chance of a higher tier or whatever. This is Henri Laporte. He is French, he's a striker. His rating is, ooh, okay, 50, that's not bad. So it's within the window of the expensive pack, so that's alright. He's only 22, which I like, and his stats for 50 rated, they are not bad at all. So I actually like this. We do have a lot of strikers already in the academy, but some of those could be better off on loan, if we're being completely honest. But this is nice. This is good. I like this. So Henri Laporte, I think if I were to sell him, I could get around $5 or something, which we are not going to be doing. The thing is, when it comes to the rest of the rewards, let's go to the academy real quick to see what we need, because I did already put them in a formation. We are once again going with the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. I still need a CDM and I need a right back, and then I need some backup options. But like I said already, four strikers. I'm probably going to be releasing Saley, and then either try and sell him or just loan him out. I'm probably gonna try and sell him, simply because he's already 30 years old. So that is a change that is going to be happening. But I'm just gonna claim some more common players, and I'll get back to you guys when we can open them. Okay, so 4 common packs. Let's just see what we get from them. Hopefully, if they're as decent as the first one, we can consider ourselves lucky. It's not the most exciting rewards out there, but I mean, first season under our belt, decent MFL returns. Next season is going to be much more guaranteed. Because then I think I'm not going to be claiming just common players. Next season is going to be limited, maybe even uncommons. We'll see what we can do with that. Esteban, he's Argentinian. He's a center back, okay. I mean, it's a position. It's alright. 47 is not bad. I mean, I've seen people rated in the 30s, so that's pretty decent. He's already 25 though, which is not something that I really appreciate. But I mean, rotational piece, it's fine. He can go up in training, so you never know what happens. Okay, player number 3. Again, there's no point in checking the shades because we already know what that's going to be. Andreas Damgaard, he's Danish. Again, a striker. Which, again, I don't really need it. 47 rated. Not great. Hopefully he's like young as fuck. At 23. Very small as well. His shooting is terrible. This, not gonna lie, this is probably just gonna go on the market for like $2 and hopefully we can sell it. Second to last already. I mean, we're going through this quite quick now. Damn, green hair and everything. Mohamed Dawood from Saudi. Again, a center back. I mean, I'd love a CDM or a right back or something. 48. I mean, the ratings, they're not bad considering it's the lowest rated one. 25 years old again. Only able to play center back. I mean, yeah, again, rotational piece. Because, we might get a lot of suspensions in the academy. Because we are going to be playing pretty aggressive. And, the players, they're not that good. So, to be honest, it's actually a decent plan. Because I do plan on playing a goalkeeper that can still develop. So, if he has a lot to do, I mean, you never know what could happen. Last player, though, of our rewards, it's going to be Armin Ludwig. German, again, a striker, bro. What the hell? Hey, 54. I like this. This is promising. How old is he? 24. So, that is unlucky, but I am definitely going to try and loan him out, I think. See if he can get a tier break where in a team where he hopefully might start. Or I could send him to the Dev Center. But I think sending someone of his age to the Dev Center is kind of a waste. If I do send someone to the Dev Center, I think Laporte would actually be a good shout. Considering the fact that he is 22, so it's very doable. But I think with the amount of MFL we gain, I think it's a big chunk to give up. Okay, so we did not come back on Tuesday. It's Wednesday now, it's a day later. A lot of things happened. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of went rogue. If I'm being completely honest. I put 3 of our reward players in the Dev Center because, well, we had a little bit of MFL left, and now not much we could do with the leftover MFL there. It was, what was it, 390 that we had left. Now it's still 40. I put them in for 1 season. Hopefully they can break their tier, which means maybe some easier progression in the season after that. So I'm gonna see what this does, because it's the first time I'm actually using the Dev Center. But already here, there's a 3rd player in Iron, Mr. McCormack. I mean, Flipper basically told me his plan, because this year he wants to make sure he remains in Iron, and the season after that, so season 7, he wants to challenge for promotion. and I don't mind helping him out to make that happen, as long as I get a little piece. And I got a little piece. Obviously, he did mention to me he needed a CDM, and when I was looking on the market, I'm not gonna spend money to help him specifically. Um, I mean, I did, but I wanted to make sure that it wasn't like a player that was close to retirement or whatever, and it needed to be at a decent price. Like, I'm not gonna overspend to help him. And I came across Alex McCormack, who's only 25, still a very decent rating at 77. Some proven progression at least, because he started at like a 68. He cost me, what was it, $75. And I loaned him out to Flipper as well for, I believe, a 6% ref share. Let me see. Yeah, 6% with the match clause, but he's playing. So that's never gonna happen. So right now we're at 6, 5, and 3. So we're getting 14% of Flipper's ref share at the end of the season. And not gonna lie, he really does know what he's doing. So I have faith in him staying in Iron, and also he is capable of doing a very decent cup run. So that will be some nice earnings for us. And McCormack, we can use him for a few seasons. So it's a good buy in my opinion. He can progress a little bit still as well, being a starter in Iron, and then, well, hopefully we can either use him ourselves eventually, or we use him for a few seasons and we sell him on. Flipper basically told us he can, at least for Corti and McCormack, probably make us our money back pretty much in MFL. Schmidt's gonna be a little bit more difficult because he is 30, but there's still not being a retirement announcement. We can assure that we still have at least 4 seasons of Schmidt in our agency. So then we have a lot of ice, and not gonna lie, I'm still gonna get some players out of here because Saley is definitely leaving. Cabello definitely leaving. Torres leaving. Bouwmeester leaving. Probably Parodi as well, and I think Webster as well, to be honest. We have the academy, but then these are our new acquisitions. Oh my god. It's been a busy day. First of all, big shout out to Jonathan, aka Average John, who also does the thumbnails and pretty much all the designs for this channel. Big shout out. He also promoted to Iron, but he basically concluded that he couldn't make it happen to get a competitive Iron team together. So he put all of his players up for sale, and I managed to do a nice bundle deal. And not everything is from him. I got 3 or 4 players from him, I believe. I know Karpov and Mello are both from him. And then one more. Not sure. Oh yeah, Conway, actually. Conway is also his. He had another one which was named Kuznetsov, who was like a 72, 73 rated, which I could have used to get the top 16 average up for the ice team. But yeah, he ended up selling before we could finalize that deal because we were still negotiating. So I did that bundle deal, and then I just went on the market. Got a few nice buys. For example, a Siebert who is still only 21. Got him for 42, which is, I believe, less than I paid for Newman, who is older, a little bit higher rated, but still, I mean, I can check what I paid for Lachlan Newman. I believe I paid 50 for him. Oh no, 39 actually. Oh, okay, then it's decent. But yeah, I just went nuts pretty much. I know Baiku was a very decent buy. I got him for 28. Yeah, 28. I put him up for 35. The value is around 30, 35. Attributes are very good. I mean, I don't mind if he doesn't sell, but because of that, it's definitely a big upgrade for the agency to have all these players here. I got you. Well, it's just you. I got you and Lara just to jack up the average a little bit. Same for Young, because I do have some like young options there with Niklason, for example, as well at the left back position. But I don't mind him being a backup if it means he's still gonna play a lot because I need to rotate anyway. and then him getting like better progression in training. I mean, I definitely am willing to sacrifice that a little bit. Um, so now it will be about balancing the youth against the like overall performance, pretty much. Because obviously a big part of me is just trying to get these guys some progression so they can get better. Because I don't think that we're going to be challenging for promotion. I don't even know if I want to challenge for promotion, if I'm completely honest with you, as we're just going to quickly put all of these guys in the ice squad. 11 contracts in there. And then we're just going to take it easy onto pack drop, which is in around 40 minutes. And we'll also see what we have left in terms of players that we can obviously loan out because, like I said, I kind of went a little nuts. We also got Trindade, who will fill the left back position in the academy, and then Sandel, who is also a player from John, who is a big talent and is also going to be playing at the academy. Let me just put them in there. And then I'm pretty sure, obviously, like the 65, 66 rated players, they're very wanted for people that either want to get out of Spark real quick or want to upgrade their ice teams. So I'm definitely going to find a home for all of them in the coming days for the next season. But again, there will be other players joining the agency still because we do have our packs. Which means that everything I'm doing right now could be for nothing if I get like a big talent or a high rated player or whatever that would fit into the team much better. So right now I'm still missing one forward. It says Van Dirk is going to be streaming obviously for pack drop as well. I still need to I need to drop these guys by the way, so I need to make sure I do that. But first, let us set the formation real quick. Because I want to get that done. Like I said earlier in the video, we are obviously doing the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. We're going to be doing that with both teams. It's a formation that we know very well. Cabello and Webster are definitely going out, by the way. I want Lara to be there. And then what I'm thinking, because it's not a big drop off in overall rating, I want to play Rosati as a starter, simply because he's only 18 years old. I want to see how much he can progress. Obviously, the other ones, Melo is 25, which is, I mean, it's not old, but it's not new. It's not very young either. Parodi, I'm probably going to be dropping Parodi from this team, getting like a 65 rated backup goalkeeper, so Parodi can actually get some playing time because he's still very young. Let's see, center mids. I want Aoyagi to start. And do I want Conway to start or do I want Baiku? I want Baiku to start actually. Let me just compare their age real quick. Baiku is a very all-round player, by the way. So 24, and then Conway is 25, so that's fine. So I think this, for now at least, this is going to be the starting 11. Also with Young, he is 70. Niklasson is 69. There's only a 1 overall rating difference. So I don't mind. I don't mind leaving the slightly better players on the bench, which also ensures that we have a very strong rotational squad, which in some places will be even better than the regular starters. Captain is not going to be Lachlan Newman, by the way, because I think I want that to be Peric, given the fact that he is, well, I mean, his shot isn't great, but he is a very, very good besides all of that. Or do I go for you? I mean, you would be very good in terms of him being a great shot, pretty much. But I think I'm gonna go Peric because it ensures also that the team becomes like better when it comes to passing. And we have been outperforming our XG pretty much every game last season. So I know it was Spark, but in terms of shooting, I think we're fine. So that is the ice team for now. Then let's go to the academy squad real quick. So we're also in need of midfielders here still, according to the recommendations pretty much. We still need a CDM here, which for now I think is going to be Seraphim, but I'm thinking we're definitely going to be buying a different center mid somewhere in the next few, probably hours. Because either we're going to get one from one of the packs, or we're just going to get one because this 47 rated starter is not going to work. And then also, I forgot one of the buys, which is a common buy, but I saw him on the market and his price was just real good. Santo Mele, who is a goalkeeper, very tall one as well. Only 17 years old, 46 overall. I kind of wish I still had the MFL to put him in the depth center. I put him up for 20 for a quick flip. I think I'm just going to cancel because I think he can become a lot more valuable if he progresses well. He is going to be at the academy, but he's going to be the backup. But I'm going to ensure that he gets quite uh, quite a few minutes there because, like I said, I do want him to progress. Both goalkeepers are pretty young, and this also means that most likely I'm gonna end up loaning up Parodi because also Cerezo is 23. Parodi being 24. I mean, he could remain on the bench. I wouldn't be mad if he did, but I'm not sure what to do with it yet. So I'm dropping Saley, Torres, and Cabello, by the way, um from the ice squad because they're just not good enough. And then Torres can play CDM, so we don't even need to buy one. So I'm just gonna spend the next like 30 minutes doing some research, also updating the watch list because a lot of the players that I did add to the watch list have been sold already, which is why there's no price. So I'm going to clean this up and I'm going to then keep on going. This is actually a good pick for CDM. It's a backup though. He's better than Seraphim. But I'm just gonna do that until pack drop. I'm not gonna go live recording pack drop because it's like fucking frantic to try and get the packs. So I'm just going to get the packs, put them in the inventory, and then we'll record opening them. So I'll see you after pack drop. Okay, boys. So pack drop has just happened, and it went by in a flash. I mean, it was nuts. My plan was to go for 2 standard packs until I saw that you could only get 1 maximum, which is when my attention shifted to the rare pack, which we got. Standard packs were gone in 10 seconds, which was nuts. So we didn't get a standard pack. We did get some limited packs as well. At the moment, people are listing their packs on Floaty to see if they can like get a quick profit. Like in my opinion, the margins aren't big enough to really do anything when it comes to selling them that way. I'd rather just take the gamble and see if we can get an absolute banger in. So we did get 2 limited packs and we did get 1 rare pack. Limited packs, I believe it's 1 limited and 1 common, with also the chance of it being an uncommon, a rare, and so on and so on. The rare pack, we get 1 rare player, 1 uncommon player, 1 limited player, also with the chance of it being higher tiers. The guaranteed rare player has a 1% chance of being legendary, I believe. If we get legendary, I mean, we're going to be set for a while. I mean, if that happens, I'll probably sell the player and just get even a 3rd club this offseason. It's completely nuts. First pack, though, because we obviously do have to open them. We cannot wait. We need to move. So, pack number 1. a common, and is that green? I can't tell if that's like green or the gold for limited. So we'll see. It's the common player first. Hugo Cisneros from Peru, I believe that is, left back. Rating 52. That's not bad. That's not a bad common. If he's young, then we're laughing. Oh, 17. Fuck me, nice. Yeah, I'm liking this. He's gonna get chucked in the academy. He's gonna be starting. I need him in there. So yeah, we're doing that. That is a great pool. That's a great start as well. Now, if this is green, this is a goated pack. Dante Viola, Italian, left mid. Yeah, okay, it was limited. I couldn't really see the shade was a little tricky. 59 rated left mid. I don't use left mids, but only being 21, definitely gonna have a place in the agency. I'm just gonna loan him out 186 as well, which is 6'1". Very decent stats for his position, considering his rating. Like decent pace, very decent passing. So there is some potential there. That is a great first pack. Like I am loving this. I don't need the reveal again. I need his player ID. So we're gonna check him real quick because I want to know what he's worth. Actually, let me just check the marketplace. Why am I tripping? So age 17. We need a left back. Oh shit. Market's out during the drop. Okay, so we'll check that later. We're just gonna go into the rest of our pack. So I'm gonna open the second pack. It'll be there when it has opened because this always takes a while. Okay, here we go. A common, and again that's a limited. That's pretty sure that's just the same shape we had the last time out. So we're gonna start with the common again. It's a goalkeeper. Okay. Italo Martelli, obviously he's Italian. Rating is going to be 40. Yeah, I don't like that. That is not ideal. 26 as well. That is absolute garbage. We'll just moving on to the next player because there's no way in hell we're ever going to be using him. Peter Kuster, he is German. He's a cam. Limited rating 58, not bad at all. Again, we do already have our teams filled at that position. He's only 21, so again, I am definitely going to be loading him. So let's see if we can make probably a Spark team very happy. But that is our limited packs done, and now it's time for the big dog. I'll see you when it's open. 3 players in this pack. An uncommon, another uncommon, and a rare. So this is great. No limited. A second uncommon from this pack. This is already like above tier. Now if they're like usable, then we're very happy. We're laughing at that point. Marlon de Aguiar is the first. He is Brazilian, a center back. Uncommon, his rating is 70. So right in the middle of the tier. Love that. His age, 27. I don't love that. He's probably just going to be chucked into the ice team to also jack up the ratings a little bit. Might make sure, it might like give me the possibility to loan some of the other ones out. And to make sure that some of the young guys like get better progression. Second uncommon, goalkeeper. I still needed one because then we can get Parodi a good loan move. Robert Burns, 69 rated, which is 1 point better than Cerezo. If he's young, he's 22. He is a new starting goalkeeper. I love that. I like that. So price-wise, I'm thinking this is about $50 back, I think. So we need it to be a good one. At least he cannot be that old. Otherwise, this has not been a great pack. Calabrese, Italian, center back. Rating 78. Okay. Yo, he's 21. I like that. That's good. This is probably around $100 card, maybe even more. So that's good. At least it's not a loss. If this dude ends up like progressing, then we're chilling. We're laughing. So that is the packs, and this means that we need to make some moves, and we'll be doing that. Well, right now. So I'll see you guys in the next part when we've made some moves. Could be tomorrow because it's getting late and I need to work tomorrow. Anyway, I'll see you at the next part. Okay, so it's been a few days. It's been a really busy weekend, so I didn't really have time to record any updates. But um, we did manage to find a home for everyone for the upcoming season. The last player just went out last night or early this morning, anyway. So we have, or well, except for the commons, but worst case scenario, I just throw them in the academy team. Um, in order for them to at least progress. I'm actually going to put them up in the meantime for like auto accept, and hopefully they they get bought or well bought. They get loaned. They don't have to go to ice. I just want them to go spark. I don't even care about like any ref share for these. So I mean 5 matches it's completely fine. If they don't get anything, give me 2%. That's completely fine. I'm gonna do this for all of them. Um, because if they do get picked up like this, they will at least get like training experience, which is very important because otherwise they won't progress. It's basically going to be an even more dead player than it is or well than he is already because well like I said it's a big it's not a great player, is it? It's not a great player at all. Oh shit, I forgot to put auto accept on the other one. So let me put that on there. But like I said, we did loan out everyone else. So there's 3 people in Iron with the main man Flipper. He also ended up getting Brown, who we got later on. I don't think he was there in the last update. And he is going to his second team, which is in Stone, so that looks promising as well. Like, if we look at the age throughout our agency, like, we have a few players that are a little bit older, but it's not, like, terrible. It's not, like, dangerous. Obviously, Saley, I don't really care. Schmidt already said I don't really care either. Some of the other ones I just got for like a little bit of a higher average rating in order to make progression a little bit better. And then besides that, most of it is like 25 and under. And I'm gonna make a rule for myself. Most players will be sold when they're 26, 27. Um, at least if they're in like this rotation, the ones that are 24 and under now. So basically use them for 2, 3 seasons, get MFL with them, and then get a bit of remaining cash back, and then hopefully turn this into a self-sustaining agency. Obviously, I do want to depot every now and then. Also, to have a little bit of fun during pack drops or whatever, because that's fun for me, and it might also be fun for you guys to see as a bit of as a bit of content. I'm not sure yet whether I will be depoting for the mid-season pack drop, but I might. Kind of depends whether my my paycheck is already in or not. But yeah, like I said, it's been a good off season. We've expanded a lot, um, and basically the preparation time is over. It's Tuesday, June 10th. Um, this video is gonna be up a little late as well because usually it would have been up almost an hour by now. I usually upload this on Tuesday at 4. It's now 4:45 on Tuesday, and I'm still recording the final bit. But what I want to show you guys is also the leagues that we actually got into. Especially the Ice League is very fun, and it's gonna be It's gonna be a tough one. Not gonna lie. It's gonna be a thriller of a season. It's not gonna be tough in the sense, we might get relegated because, well, honestly, our team is kind of too good for that. But it's a tough one. Let me just pull up the projections. Okay, so before the first projections, this is the ice team. We are participating in the Winter Cup, the 800 cap. We are not anywhere close to the 800 cap, to be honest, because the best 11 is 763. It's fine though. I'm just gonna be playing around with the tactics a little bit later tonight, and the definitive tactics, formations, and everything is gonna be the start of the next video, pretty much. But our league for this year, familiar names. Not gonna lie, familiar names. The boys in Bern, the boys that beat us to the title last season. We are facing them once again. This time in ice. His team is still good. It's still better than ours, but I'm not really worried about it because I'm not like I'm not sure if I want to get promoted right away. It kind of depends on the progression this year. Like if they all go +4, yeah, I wanna see a promotion. If they don't, it's fine. I'll take another year in ice and then hopefully go for promotion next year. But like I said, boys in Bern, we know them. Never Lucky MFC. We played them in the playoffs, and these are the guys we lost to on penalties. He changed his name after that. It was like something like Walk the League or whatever, but here you can see last game he played was against us, and we were defeated on penalties. Besides that, we are also going up against the mighty Pranksy in this season, and his team it's not like very OP. So that's something that is kind of well, how do you say it? It's promising. It's promising. It is going to be close. This is going to be a fun league because the teams that I'm showing now are some of the stronger teams for this season. And also Belgrade MFC, he got saved because we beat him in the playoff final. Like that was the game that got us to ice, but some teams were saved from relegation to Spark in order to, I believe, like balance out the leagues or whatever. So he got lucky and he's staying in ice and immediately gets into our league as well. The progression. Oh shit! Let me take that back. The projection. Um, we're projected to finish in 6th, which we can already see there's kind of a big gap here between the bottom half of the table and the lower half. Like this is pretty much a full common team. It's crazy. But he is just taking the MFL from ice and he's gonna be relegating back. Pranksy with the strongest team, an overall of 73 and the best 11 at 804. Boys in Bern, yeah, he is definitely going for the Winter Cup, I think, because of the 800 cap. Like we're kind of close to Never Lucky, but I think top half of the table for a promotion side. I'm not mad at it because if we do finish in the top 6, if we get 6th, it's 2,700 MFL. If we get 5th, which is still possible, it's 3K. And not gonna lie, like with rotation and people maybe prioritizing a cup run, there is obviously an outside chance of the playoffs, but we'll have to see what happens. Like we already know we're pretty much going to be safe because our team, they're very close when it comes to ratings. So I think the drop off won't be that big if we start rotating a little bit here. Whereas for others, that might not be the case. But this is going to be a fun league. This is going to be a very fun league and a very fun season, which starts tomorrow. Big day tomorrow. And I'm pissed because when these games get played, I am still going to be at work. So that pisses me off. Because I kind of wanted to maybe stream them. I am going to definitely be live during the evening, kick off the season. We play at 9:21. We start off against Boys and Barons, so we start off with a tough match, because they're the second team in the league. I'm not gonna be rotating. It's just gonna be the best 11 that are gonna be playing, and I mean, it would be nice if you guys were, could join us. I would love that. Then the academy projection. I haven't seen this yet because obviously it's a new club, so it wasn't gonna be there right away. But I love this. Like, I don't want him to get promoted, but I don't want him to finish bottom either. So a projection of 6th is something that I am very happy about. And if I look at all this, yeah, it gets sorted by this. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Oh shit! Wait, let me. What was this sorted? So best 11, yeah. Okay, cool, 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 cool. So back to the academy projection then. Maybe, possibly. Yep, thank you. If we go at best 11, we're actually 5th. And yeah, I don't mind this at all. This is a good position to be in because I don't want him to get promoted. I don't want to have to do 2 ice teams next year or next season. I keep saying next year. It's like it's just force of habit, really. Because this is just focused on progression. If I'm being completely honest, like if these guys progress like +5, +6, which is not happening, I wouldn't mind getting them promoted. I definitely would not mind, but I think if I have some crazy progression, I'd be better off selling some of the players and then reinvesting it. And in that way, progressing to a position where I'm fine having 2 ice clubs because I have the players for it. Like this, it's not happening. Like in ice to be anywhere near some sort of success, you needed to be close to a 65 overall. In order not to be in danger of relegation, and there's no way in hell that I'm getting there with 2 clubs for now. That is. So anyway, it's gonna be a very fun season. I'm gonna be live Wednesday evening. What time does the academy play? 8:27. So I'll probably start at like 7:30 or 8. Have our academy game first. Do a few, talk a little bit as well, and then go on to the ice game. So with the academy as well, we're opening against the top team in the league. So this guy went overkill, by the way. I want you guys to see that. That is the crazy Spark team in this league. He's gonna be walking this, by the way. He's definitely going for a title in this season. Look at this shit. This is pretty much my ice team, and he has this in Spark. So, kind of crazy, but okay, the academy will probably lose the first game. It's going to be fine. It's going to be completely fine. This is close, by the way, as well. So, it's going to be a close season. Some challenges ahead, but we'll be fine. So yeah, this was the off season pretty much. My first ever real off season in between seasons, that is. And it was a big one. I don't think it will be as big next time around, which means I'm probably also going to split it into different videos, like make one video about just a pack drop, one video about team formation, whatever. Basically split it up a little bit so we also have more uploads and the video won't be like an hour long. But yeah, like I said, this is going to be it for the upcoming season, and I hope to see you guys in the live stream tomorrow. Again, thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. And to everyone playing, good luck this season, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.